I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
So one of my big themes this whole holiday has been a lot of mercury glass. You'll see in our ornaments, a lot of our decorative items. We've used a lot of mercury glass. So I did the same thing with these candles holders. Aren't they beautiful? You can see there's a little filament inside, so they've got this beautiful glow. I'd love to ask our producer to bring the lights down if we could, maybe, and just show you how this all works.
Wait until you see what's different about these.
Have a look at it. There's a remote control,
They're
see?
color changing. You have your choice of either the gold or we have the silver. You get two of them, $29.95. But
now,
wait till you see what happens.
Now watch her. So now we take our remote control and we can make them all red.
Isn't that neat?
Okay, or we can go to green if we wanted.
That's so gorgeous.
Or you get a different shade of green, see? Or we can do the lavender.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Or the deep purple, indigo, aqua.
Wow.
And I love the gold. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the other great thing about these, you can mix and match them, put the silver with the gold. They look wonderful together. Don't they look great? And there's a timer on here, so you can time these to go on for 6 hours and to switch off for 18 hours.
How pretty to have a little color in the corner of the room.
Yeah, and you can also put these on bookshelves if you want. You can put them with the flameless candles, and the same thing on the timer. You really have a great installation.
I like that.
But I think they're so glamorous and they're so fun.
It's so pretty. But the filament on the inside, if you'll notice kind of if I put that down, you can see how it's almost kind of moving inside there. I like that there's a lightness to that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
See how it just moves around, so it really gives that beautiful flicker and the gorgeous glow. If you own the martini glasses and the wine glasses that Colin did several years ago, that had that look of that beautiful
iridescence and the gold, absolutely.
That's going to be
beautiful.
Gorgeous to pair back with these. Look how pretty these look on the table, but it also adds that element of light. And of course, they are pillars, so you can put a gorgeous pillar candle right on the top of that.
Look there.
But I like that it gives a little bit
so easy, isn't that fun?
of light. You can put them over by your beverage servers in the corner. And you don't have to have a pillar candle on top of it, or that pillar candle doesn't need to be lit. Of course, we love them lit, and it looks gorgeous.
I love them lit, don't you? And you have a look here on your timer. You can switch them on for 8 hours or for 4 hours. So you get to choose. Isn't that cool?
It's beautiful.
And they just switch up afterwards. What a great way to go.
And then you change the color, too, based on perhaps,
let's say, what you're doing. Like on this table, I love the gold. I think the gold looks beautiful on here. But if I was doing something different, maybe traditional for the holidays, I might want to add the red. Isn't that fun?
And you can change it in seconds.
That's it. Press the button, it's done. And
these are so neat.
They're less than $15 a piece.
Yes.
And even if you switch them off, even if you switch the battery off and you switch the candle, you've still got yourself a very beautiful candle holder.
They are gorgeous. I love that color and how it gives just that beautiful glow. The lavender shade, the blue shade. Look at the pretty aquas and the gorgeous blues. Kind of icy. But now you have your holiday decorations. And I like anything that can save me time. Thanksgiving is when I spread everything out. Everything's all set, everything's done. So you have it all done. And then, now you're getting ready, let's say for Hanukkah, or maybe you are getting ready for Christmas. You can change that color instantly, still leaving those same pieces in the corner of the room, in that place that maybe needs a little bit of light, needs a little bit of glow. And then New Year's Eve hits, and you change it out again.
Yeah, or if you want to use them in a hard-to-reach place, like bookshelves and things like that, even just like architecture elements without the candles, and put them on different heights stacked on books. It's an easy way with a remote control. You put them for 4 hours or for 8 hours.
Love
How amazing is that?
And it's that mercury glass look in your choice of either the silver or in the gold. But remember, you can also use sort of that golden color even in the silver.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And it comes at what? You get 12 colors.
Look how pretty that is too. Now here it is. There's the silver with the gold. Here's the gold done with the gold color inside. But you change it out in seconds.
Absolutely, and see the difference. You'll see it with the blue.
This is amazing. Look how pretty the blue is.
Isn't it great? Hanukkah, anyone? Look at the purple.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, that purple is really pretty.
There's a little aqua teal for the beach. And then that's traditional green. A little more traditional green. And then that fire engine hot sexy red.
There you go.
And then I like there's an amber, which is kind of nice, which gives that rich amber, and then there's gold. Look at the gold.
There's Thanksgiving.
Which is kind of a little bit more yellow.
Show the difference between the amber and the gold.
Look at the amber. How beautiful is that? Amber's there's gorgeous, rich value. A little cooler in the silver, but definitely warmer in the gold. See there? And then, of course, you can get to the gold. which is a bit more yellow.
I think either one of the color choices are fantastic, but you can make your own decision.
Of course, and have fun with them.
Home. Oh, they're so beautiful. Think about the way that you decorate.
You could do
during
different
the
things for
holidays.
different courses.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you could start off with...
You could do that.
Yes, you could start off...
But now we can too.
If you're doing a green pea, split pea soup, you could start off like this. And then for the meat course, you could end up like this.
Look at that. Ooh, look at that for Halloween even too.
Exactly. And then we could turn it to multicolor if we wanted, and it'll change colors and morph through different colors.
You could put these in your window.
See
oh, did you? What is that? That's morphing?
Yes, this is morphing and changing colors, which you might want to do for dessert.
I like that it's not sparkly or it's not flashing.
It's quiet.
It's that very subtle. It goes from one color right on into the next. That's beautiful. We knew that you would love this. It's a fantastic buy. If you want the gold is actually selling the fastest. We have it in your choice of the gold or in the silver. Room up on the top for a pillar candle, but honestly, you don't even need it because it's got so much gorgeous color down on the base. Use it on your centerpiece. These are really nice. They're $29.95, but think about all the holidays. This is the one that you put in. And
remember, it's got LED lights, so the lights are going to last forever. Your battery's going to last forever. It's got the timer here. It stays on for either 4 hours or 8 hours with 2 timing modules, your color module, and then 12 different colors to choose from.
That is such a fantastic buy.
Isn't that cool?
This is really a wonderful item.